Here comes the Nastygram.
Send a priest to save my soul, forget it.
Welcome back to the Nastygram RPG podcast. This is the Monster of the Week, a song of fried eggs and spice, part 1.
Feeling it too hard is the poison to the heart of a cynic.
Welcome back. This is Josh, and this week I will be your keeper.
Hey, this is Devin, and I'll be playing Barry Bergeron, Rare Meats Incorporated.
Yeah, Matt here. I'm going to be playing Anthony Scholl, the Chosen.
Bonsoir, this is John. I'm playing Chef Guy Toussaint, the Monstrous.
And this is Jake, and I'll be playing Trent Morello, the Spooky.
And returning special guest, brother from another mother.
Yo, it's your boy, Mr. Dante. I'm returning as Haki, the bartender, and I am a divine.
The
divine.
The divine.
Superlative.
Do not forget that.
All right. So we find ourselves once again at the Ouroboros. It is had a busy couple weeks, multiple events per week. And it's time for everyone's favorite in the restaurant again, a deep clean. You're on day 2, wrapping things up. Donna pokes her head into the kitchen. Tony, can you get everybody out? We got something big.
Yeah, Donna, there's always something fucking big with you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you like your paycheck? Because that's where it comes from. Not from you guys playing patty cakes and smoking butts back here, okay?
No, Donna, my paycheck comes from my fucking hard work and the fucking menus I produce. You just organized this. I'm sorry, Donna. I'm trying to quit, okay? I got 3 patches on right now, and I'm watching. Holy fuck. You know what? Everybody up front. Just everybody up front.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
So merde. Tony, you should really start smoking again.
I
You
know,
are much
I know.
more pleasant to be around.
You could vape. It's not bad for you.
Fuck me.
You all walk out to the bar. Donna's actually sitting behind the bar. Hockey has been doing a deep clean of the bar and has made Donna one of his signature drinks. What is it, Dante?
Thank God I am cleaning the bar this time. They had me clean the kitchen last time. I am front of house. I do not understand why I had to clean back of house. So I made Donna my famous pineapple daiquiri. It is pineapple rum, simple syrup. It is pineapple juice and a little bit of lime juice. I garnish it with a pineapple frond and a lime for that sweet hot Donna.
Oh, Hockey, you're too much.
Oh, just
It's
for
delicious,
you, baby.
though.
Oh,
It's
thank you. I
delicious.
made it extra special. Nobody else gets it that good, baby.
So she could take a bottle of antacid after that one.
Says, hello, boys. Hi, Barry.
Donna.
Devin, what do you think?
What are you wearing?
Is this
They keep it professional.
is Donna still procuring your meat?
For special occasions, yeah. A lot of it is...
I'm not talking about the restaurant.
Oh. It's casual.
Okay.
It's casual.
Barry could use your big hands back there cleaning some of the ovens. And, you're around here enough, eh?
You see Donna look at Barry when you say big hands.
God. Well, that would explain the chemicals that Donna requested, so I guess I got roped into this one.
Well, and Barry, I don't want to upset you. This is going to be a little bit what would normally be in your purview, but this is very specialized. Gentlemen, we have a big one. The restaurant is going to be closed all week to get ready for this. George Martin and who's the wizard lady, Rowling? They're having a special event here. I guess they're doing some kind of, what do you call it when they bring 2 nerd things together? Anyway, it's a big deal. Their people are all about it, and they want to have this big official thing here. Obviously, it's going to be secret, but Ouroboros, we're still going to be out there. It's going to be known, and it's big. I'm talking the biggest paycheck we've had. And he has a special request for the menu. Dragon eggs.
Ooh, dragon eggs.
Barry's nodding his head.
And I'm not talking about those shitty fucking wyvern things you brought back from Slovakia. Okay, Tony, that was... half the people got food poisoning from that. I'm talking real, legit dragon eggs. Right?
Hungarian horntail, Chinese fireball.
Even better. And we got a little special connection for this one. I mean, I assume Trent, you look like you play Dungeons and Dragons. You probably know all about this.
Dungeons and Dragons.
No. But I've read all the Harry Potter books, of course, obviously.
Well, the course is going to be at least 3 courses involving the dragon eggs. 1 directly served, and then the others incorporated. Tony, that's on you, however you want to do it. And, well, we were lucky enough to have a little connection pointed out to us. So the pineapple's appropriate, boys, because you're going somewhere warm.
Ooh, thank goodness.
You ever heard of the, she looks down at a piece of paper, Tepui Mountains? They're like, Angel Falls? It's like the highest waterfall in the world. These big mountains, they're like way out in the South America border, Venezuela and Brazil. Well, there's a place that the actual dragons, not the Hungarian knockoffs, not your little shitty wyverns, the real ones, they're still out there. And even better, on top of the paycheck, Mr. Martin himself is paying for the procurement. We just have to go and get it.
That sounds easy.
It is.
Wait. And these dragon eggs, I presume they are dragons who are mothering them?
Listen, you do what you do. I do what I do. Okay. So just go out, get them, and bring them back. I have a little information for you, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Now, there's going to be a little bit more travel involved. From what I understand, it's going to take a little bit of time to get out there and to get back. So this is going to be on Saturday. What day is it? It is Monday. Okay. So we are back here Friday night, ready to go. I don't know how big these things are, but make sure we're talking about 35 to 40 people here. Okay. The whole entourage of these 2.
Maybe we can drag a boat out into the middle of the swamp again, eh?
You know what, Tony?
Barry?
I can see it on your face. Maybe this is not the week to quit. Maybe you just push it back. Okay.
I hold the vape out.
Hockey says, Chef, we are going to South America. Maybe there are cocoa leaves for us. You know the coca leaves.
Okay.
Yes. So we go. Maybe we go
Wait.
party as well.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Donna-
it's not Colombia because Ken already called in and asked if he'd come back from vacation. I told him no.
Damn it. What?
Donna, you want us to get fucking dragon eggs for that fat fuck Martin.
And Rowling's a little transphobic. I don't know if you keep up with the
I've
Twitter.
been hearing about that.
She's very fucking problematic, and that's coming from me, Donna.
You know
Why
what's
does she not
You know
like
what's
the
not
gays?
problematic? Large 6 figures on a check.
You
to
know
the
what's not
Ouroboros.
problematic? Finishing a fucking story that you set out to write. How many fucking years?
Okay, maybe
You know what? Who's got a fucking cigarette? I need a fucking cigarette if we're gonna do this.
I can find one for you. I can find one.
Here,
Hold
wait,
on.
Barry produces a backwoods.
Barry, I fucking love you sometimes.
All right, so you're gonna fly to Brazil. I guess we can't fly to Venezuela. It's a dumpster fire there. So you're flying to Manaus. We got a private charter from there to a little airstrip, and you're gonna meet up with Chief Yeruti Kikiwasali.
Yeruti
Did I say that right, Hockey? Is that problematic?
What makes you assume I know Brazilian?
I'm sorry.
I can only say falo Portuguese.
You just seem like a man of the world, of all places.
Well, I get around and I will figure it out when I get there.
Okay, so Chief, you're writing
But
this
yes,
down,
you said
Tony?
that right. You said
No,
the
you
name
gotta
right.
fucking spell it, Donna. Well, you think I just had fucking words appear in my head?
Yeruti, Yeruti.
Fuck.
Yeruti. It's so easy.
Kiki Wasali,
Tiki masala.
Kikiwysali.
Okay, fuck it. Whatever.
I am not writing
a
that. but no.
Raparanu tribe. And they're going to be out at wherever this little strip you're going to get dropped off, and they're going to take you there, and you're going to come back, and we are going to have a nice black day.
Black Day.
You know, like when you're in the black, you're making money. It's going to be good.
Oh, I thought you meant because yesterday was Juneteenth. I thought you meant is Black Day.
Oh, no.
No, you are day off.
What is Juneteenth?
Ask me later. We don't really know in the areas of Boston.
You know, back in my day, well, never mind.
Oh my God.
All right. Chopped up. Why don't you guys just get your stuff from the back? I need Tony for 1 second. So go ahead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Barry.
Tony,
Bye, Barry.
the wyvern wings, they were delicious. I mean, I cannot get food poisoning, so I do not know, but she doesn't know what she's talking about.
You know, It's the fucking risk. That's why you put the disclaimer at the bottom of the menu.
Oui.
You're paying this kind of money, that's what you get. I don't know what they fucking ate. Parasites? You know what?
Oh, it's the poison. It gives it a good bite.
Oui.
That's true. It was good.
Hey, kid, I got to take a ride down the wormhole. You want to come with?
Cool. Yeah.
I guess fuck me. I will be cleaning the back of the room.
Whatever you're doing, the flight leaves in 3.5 hours. So chop, chop. Tony, please come here.
All right. Everybody get your fucking shit together.
Gee, you want to go?
Oh, my God.
The worm or the... Wait.
It doesn't take up a space.
Barry's holding the rolling pin.
Oh, yeah.
All
I
right,
better
Donna.
put his life preserver on if we're going down there.
Yep.
All right, Tony. So just between you and I was informed this might be a little hairy down there. I didn't know if you'd feel like bringing one or two of the other, more transitional hires.
Donna, everybody's fucking transitional here.
Well, I mean, the ones that we can.
Loose? Yeah, unfortunately,
The ones who wear the red aprons.
Yeah, the red aprons.
unfortunately, Bobby's not going to be coming with us. He's still recovering from that,
I miss Bobby Drake.
thing.
Yeah, his family misses him too.
Yeah, well, we can't really fucking lose anybody else, Donna.
All right, fine. Just if you do lose anybody, just remember I've told you this before. This is between you and I. Funerary expenses, $2,500. That is what it is.
Donna, nobody
If it's
fucking
an
comes back.
injury, it takes us months and months of payment through disability. So just remember that.
Yeah, I'll make sure they sign the fucking waivers, Donna. Jesus Christ.
Okay, have a good time.
Yeah, thanks, Donna.
I am going to forge my signature.
Wait, Donna, this tribe, they got any fucking, customs we should be aware of? Gotta have our fucking balls hanging out or some shit like that.
She's lighting a cigarette. She says, "Do I look like
Donna,
I
you didn't give me
host-
a fucking cigarette when I asked for a goddamn cigarette, Donna, and he's just gonna
Oh,
grab it
shit.
out of her hand.
That-
You fucking bitch. And he's just gonna walk away.
All right. Anything? Do we have any start of adventure moves?
Yeah, Anthony has the Destiny's Plaything. Roll to see what is in my immediate future. It is plus weird, so that's a big +0. That's a 7.
Okay. What does that give you?
7 to 9, vague hint.
Vague hint. Let me see that. I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, I don't have one of those, right?
Let me get one of those.
I don't think I picked that.
Get those books on the table. Destiny's Place. Oh, I got
Oh, he got one right there, too.
Devin's copy from the Snack Shack.
The Snack Shack.
Snack.
It's
We
really
should get
fun.
a drop. We should get an audio drop for the snack.
Yeah, you definitely need one. It's fun listening and then get to record. I'm like, oh, I get to hang out with them. I say it every time, but it's awesome every time.
Tony, you're sucking down one of Donna's very nice European cigarettes as the rest of the staff scurries around, heads off the wormhole, whatever. You're looking around the kitchen. You're thinking of what you need to pack up and grab. And you get this strange sense, like, well, I need to bring that. And I should bring this. I should bring that. And you keep getting the sense that you have what you need and everyone else has what they need. Just this very clear, you almost feel like you could go with nothing. You just have this sense that
Okay.
kind of a sort of holistic sense. Maybe it's the nicotine coursing through your veins.
It does taste good.
It's fucking so good, dude.
Any menthol in those? Does she smoke menthols?
But you get sort of a sense of just internal, no, not menthol.
I picture it as
Oh,
a
what a
Virginia
waste.
Slim 100.
Virginia
They're Italian.
Slims.
Oh.
They're Italian cigarettes. This is a sense of this internal provisioning, if you will.
Yeah, that gives Tony severe anxiety.
All right.
I also have a start of adventure ability.
Okay.
Trent, sort of as we're in as he's in the back of the box truck,
Amon Amarth is playing on the radio. He has it turned all the way up.
he's sitting in the back in the dark, smoking his vape, and kind of closes his eyes and drifts off. And the truck is kind of shaking, and he wakes up and he's in that misty graveyard. Hey, boss, you here? Hello.
What does this guy sound like?
Deep and raspy.
Already.
Hey, it's been a while.
Yes, it's so good for you to come calling again.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking.
This is really working out great for me.
You know, I was thinking about how, you know, our deal, like when I die, like I'm like your right-hand man, right? Like for eternity. Like that's going to be lit.
There are ways out of every deal.
Well, I mean, I think that's pretty cool, but I was just wondering if I could get like a cool robe, like, you know, one of the ones that like kind of turns into mist.
A robe.
Yeah, like, you know, like the Reaper, but like I was thinking like it kind of billows and like
This will take much of my strength, and I will not be able to visit you again for many weeks.
Well, I don't know if you heard, but we're going dragon hunting.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to roll my weird and see what kind of question he asks or what kind of request he makes.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay.
So that's a, you know, moderately evil thing.
He asked something evil of you?
He asked me to do a task. Yeah.
Okay.
So if I get a success, it's like really minor. A mixed success is like moderate. And if I fail, it's like something really like ruinous.
Like last time.
And the time before.
It has been ages since I've felt the strength of the dragon. Give me a taste.
Egg or like dragon meat?
End a life. One of them.
Cool. All right. Sure. How do I do that?
You will know. You will feel it in you.
This is the question I'm asking. What can hurt them?
Oh, okay. So that's what you get back.
I get to ask one investigative mystery question.
Okay. These are the old ones. They have many strengths. Your weapons, they will need to be enhanced. Any simple blade or projectile will hardly pierce them. Magic may be effective, but they know their tricks as well. The only other way is through their appetites. They are voracious to consume what they do not have. No mere simple human life is much, nor trinket. Riches or something different.
So like a French spirit guy.
So
Like a dough guy.
all right, cool. How do you like your eggs? Deviled, right? And then he kicks me out.
Yeah, you feel this lurch in your chest as you
Barry hits a pothole.
tumble back.
I have a distinct feeling we are going to be dragging eggs to a jungle. Well, you will be. Maybe you and Tony, maybe Haki. I don't know. But not me. I cannot carry the eggs. I go right through them.
You are lucky.
Wait a second. But you carry a tray of croissants around.
It takes a certain amount of my energy to...
What the fuck? Have you been fucking lying to us about carrying shit this whole time?
So, man, no, of course not. Why would I
We
lie
went
to you?
through that fucking swamp and like
Look,
to that other swamp.
I need to manifest my energy to a certain point, and I can only carry so much. A tray of croissant, no problem, but an egg, no.
How big are these eggs?
Man,
You guys are driving a wormhole right now?
yeah. Man, I don't know. I've never seen one, but I got some styrofoam coolers down at the shack. Might be able to
How big is a dragon?
peanuts. I don't know, man. I mean, you seen the movies, right? I mean, they're pretty big. Goblet of Fire. I mean, the one he grabbed was bigger than a basketball.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Every movie's different.
Yeah.
I saw a play in Paris. It was a man in a big suit, but he was maybe 10 foot tall.
The one Daenerys Targaryen got pretty small.
And then the one in the Hobbit, that one was huge.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get to your little sewer stop. Do you actually want to do anything down a wormhole?
Yep.
You make your way down through, and you end up on the old causeway down there, and see yourself outside pond as you're walking through.
We walk past the pond, but Barry has a pop-up trailer that is set up in Wormhole.
Just haven.
As you
Just
walk
little
past
haven.
pond. Hey, what's up, boys? Where's Chef Tony at?
Hey, fella, he's sick. He don't feel good. He stopped smoking cigarettes.
We haven't seen him for 2 weeks. Where's he been? Does he not like us anymore?
He's doing his real job. He is doing what he is born to do.
This is a real job, monsieur.
He's part of our family.
So mad.
Yo, you guys have any of those cigarettes, the ones they made illegal? You know, like the flavored ones?
Yeah, they float down from Jersey.
Yeah. Well, can we have some for Chef Tony?
Oh, for Chef Tony, of course, anything. Hey, we need something for Tony, a little care package.
Yeah, these awesome cigarettes, but like I guess they said that it was like candy, and they were trying to sell them to kids because they're like they're like grape and like strawberry mango and shit like that. But Tony wants.
How you expect the children to relax if they cannot smoke, right?
Gee's old school.
You get a little care package wrapped up with a bow on it. It says Chef Tony, and there's a heart, and it's signed by like 11 names.
Oh my God, these people. They're so nice. Barry goes to his little pop-up tent. He walks in, and he has his stash, those cases, like black hard cases. And he finds one that he thinks is what he needs. And I roll on the table, please.
Tiny D6s.
I have what I need, but the minimum. And what he believes he has, or what he does have, is the Archangel Bolus gun used in Rain of Fire.
Oh my God.
It's just a big long tube. But I think he only has one shot.
With this McConaughey's?
I think so.
What did it shoot?
That fucking movie.
It's a big tube with a bolus in it, and it shoots, and it just big net to entrap a dragon. So supposedly, he's never fired it. He just this is the one right off of the Hero Prop website.
Makes sense. There's only one shot too.
He's got one shot.
You got one shot. I like that. All right. Does that do it for everybody?
I don't have one of those.
Yeah, a lot of playbooks don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
As we're on our way back, I say, "Hey, Guy, did you notice like how bad Donna's been flirting with hockey?
Well,
She's just throwing it at him, huh?
It seems she is throwing it at the multiple people, eh? Kind of side eyes Barry.
I don't think she's doing that.
I mean, I heard her and hockey.
Her and hockey, what?
I shouldn't have said it.
Who told you that?
You hear things, and we work in the kitchen. There's not a lot of, it's a small kitchen.
No, we're
You
friends,
hear
man.
things.
Come on, man.
No, I mean, like, you literally hear things, dude.
Oh, come on, man.
Like, the walls are thin.
Don't tell me that, brother.
Jake, give me a manipulate someone.
Don't tell me that, brother. I love it.
Don't do that to me, man.
I rolled an 8 minus 1, so a 7.
Okay, I'm going to give you hold 1 that you can use if you want at any point in the adventure to try to nudge Barry's decision.
Love it.
All right?
Barry's trying to make friends with Trent. Trent,
I think we're friends.
we are friends, but
He's like a
we fought.
stepson.
We fought.
Obviously, you'd have to do that from the right angle.
It's a sexual angle, Jake.
All right. You guys get back, load up, take a couple Ubers down to JFK, and you are in the air. You have a stop in Miami, and then you are on to Manaus, Brazil. You land. It's about probably a total flight time, probably about 9 hours. So you get some sleep on the way, a couple drinks. You actually got bumped up to business class.
Fancy.
All of you.
Thank
Nice.
you, George.
And I'm sorry, I did not. I forgot to mention, Tony. Donna gave you a briefcase. It is a steel small briefcase, and it has a digital combo lock. And she said, "This is for payment. There's a one-time code. They're gonna have it. Don't fuck with it. This is fucking George's stuff, okay? This is what's getting us the egg. Tony, look at me.
Yeah.
Don't play around.
Yeah, no problem, Donna. No fucking problem.
Okay, there's all sorts of alarms and stuff with it. If it gets tampered with, we are out. And guess who else is out? Fucking everybody.
Yeah, because we're never finishing the fucking book series, Donna.
Jesus Christ, with the books. All right, go, bye-bye, bye-bye. So, you get off. You're going through customs and immigration. and lined up. You get processed through, and you're standing there as Trent goes through, hands over his passport. A lot of times you guys have flown private. This is actually like a regular commercial flight, and you have a charter on the other end. Grabs all your passports, goes through. When they get to Trent, opens it. Terrence Morton? Are you Terrence Morton?
I look at this guy and my eyes turn black as this inky black stuff, and I jinx him.
Oh no!
And then I pull it out of his hand and I walk through the metal detector.
Okay. Do you need to roll the jinx?
Yeah, but it's kind of just how bad it is. Oh, it's actually a fail.
Ooh.
I rolled a 6.
The metal detector goes off.
The fuck?
You guys wait about 30 minutes as Trent is pulled into the other room for some extended searching, and he comes back out.
How's that cavity search there, Terrence?
Terrence.
Fuck, man.
What a good name, Terrence. A strong name, Terrence.
Scary Terry.
Forgot about that.
Did you kill anybody in the room? Please, God, you tell me you did not kill anybody.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
Terrence.
Terry.
Did you guys know George R. R. Martin wrote a cookbook? I was reading all about him on the plane.
A cookbook.
Wow, he actually finished something. That's impressive.
No, man, he's wrote a bunch of books since he wrote that last Dragon one. Yeah, he's got like some short stories. He's got a bunch of shit. He's been busy. He writes a lot. Just doesn't write the thing you want, right?
Is this cookbook going to help us cook a dragon?
I mean, it's got like dragon egg things in it, but I don't know if they're meant to be actually eaten.
Man,
Made with
they made a
sellout.
They made a cookbook for sweet bread from Skyrim. This guy's got an imagination
There's like
on him.
a dozen Harry Potter cookbooks.
Somebody made skooma as well. I'd
Oh,
love
yeah?
to try some skooma and get absolutely addicted to it.
I do not understand any of these references.
Well, it has something to do with the. Never mind. You don't even know what a doom is. Never mind.
Well, here we are in moon sugar country, so
Don't even get me started.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. We are done. No more Skyrim. I cannot wait for Starfield.
We got a fucking job to do, all right? Trent, you good?
Yeah, a little sore, but
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You guys finish walking through. You get your bags, and you see a guy wearing kind of Carhartt's t-shirt with a vest over it, and he's got just a piece of paper up, handwritten with a Sharpie. It says Ouroboros. He's got a backward baseball hat on.
Hey, right here.
Oh, Epa, you are Ouroboros crew?
Yeah, you the fucking ride?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. We got 5? Okay. I was told 6, 5, whatever. Get your bags. We go.
It's a ghost.
did we claim the rolling pin? By the way, and customs.
Yeah, well,
Let's carry on.
Carry on.
You guys get walked back through a side room. He flashes some credentials, and you end up walking out onto the tarmac and walking for a while. And eventually you get to what you were afraid in the distance might be your plane. It's a single prop. It looks like it's out of an Indiana Jones movie, like that vintage. Probably made in the 60s, 70s maybe. You see duct tape on wings, and
you came here in that.
yeah, I'm braver than you thought, huh? And so are you. Get your shit on. I ain't just steward.
You got parachutes? Is
What's
that what
he
we're talking about?
I don't. This plane. This is fine. Okay. This is more. This is more than enough.
Get
This-
your asses on the fucking plane.
This
okay?
is luxury.
Goddamn fucking time limit here.
See, Chef. Listen to Chef. Look at this plane. The
Wait,
duct
are
tape
you
would be
bringing
fine.
us back too?
Yeah, strap in. Oh, sorry, there's no seatbelts. Just hold on. You
Did
get
you need like you didn't ask our weights or anything? Like, how's this thing balanced and shit?
I way up.
Says he up fucking professional right here, all right?
Oh,
fucking
I-
professional.
Can we smoke in here?
As he fires up the engine.
Take that as a
It
yes.
belches smoke. A little bit comes through the overhead, like little air things. A little puff of smoke fills through the cabin. You see him lighten up from the cockpit as he leans back. Oh yeah, man.
Well, might see you sooner than later in a roll.
Hockey leans over in the loud plane. He goes, "Fala Português," and he looks at you as a flight.
Say.
And then
You guys start jamming in Portuguese.
he doesn't. He can't speak any more than that. So,
He starts like talking
Yeah.
fast Portuguese to you.
so Hockey just nods and gives him a thumbs up and sits down. And he goes, "That's all I know how to say."
He laughs, gives you the thumbs
we
up.
don't know what we're talking about. No.
You lumber into the air with a very discerning lurch as the wheels clear, and you're airborne. You're airborne for what feels like at least a few hours. And you're looking over, it's a little bit cloudy, but more often when it breaks, you just see just green. Occasionally, you see at one point just a massive blue swath of the Amazon through the jungle. You descend sometime later. You bank down out of the clouds, and you look out the side of the windows, and you just see jungle. And as the plane kind of circles and circles, eventually, as it kind of lines up, you see this small brown strip suddenly kind of appear between the trees as you perfectly kind of line up with it. And he straightens out the plane. You come down, descend. It's a little bit of a rough landing. It's just a dirt airstrip. You guys bang to a rough stop. And you're all kind of a little bit rattled, hands white on the armchairs or on the benches and straps on the side. And he hops out of the cockpit, opens up the side door, and you look out. The sun is pretty bright. It's piercing through the clouds here now. And you see you're just surrounded by jungle, just this dirt strip. And then you look off to the side and you see two men standing at the side of the airstrip. They're wearing almost what looks like a cloak, kind of traditional clothes. They're dark skin, kind of dark cocoa colored. One has a thick, bushy brown beard. And they're both holding spears. He goes, all right, so 4 days here and then back. If not, enjoy. Amazonia.
Oh,
Tony, that dude's got a fucking spear.
Obrigado.
Yeah. What do you fucking think?
These guys are legit.
Holy shit, Trent. This isn't the first time you've been out amongst the fucking natives.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I didn't think they were legit, like, natives.
Well, let's just hope they speak English, all right?
What are you worried that they're going to be like, guardians of the dragon and we're just actually getting tricked here to be a sacrifice or some shit?
No, apparently Martin took care of everything. This is all fucking prearranged, but we'll fucking see.
Dude, have you watched any of that show? Because it's always a fucking trap. Everything's always a trap.
Let's go, boy. Ande. Come on.
Yeah. Is that the
pilot.
All right.
We're going to get
4
raped
days. We'll see ya.
and eaten.
Well, you might.
Yeah.
You're awfully fucking pretty, Trent. You keep flapping those gums. Maybe they're going to want to put something in them, all right? Pack your shit up. Let's fucking go. And Tony's going to turn. Hey! You here for us, Ouroboros?
You look at the two
Thumbs
figures. They're about 50 feet away, standing at the edge of the jungle as the plane slowly starts to kind of taxi down to the end and start to turn around. And one of them just lifts up a hand and just beckons to you.
See?
Hockey screams over to them, "Fala Português!"
They just look at you without expression.
Tough crowd, man.
Guy basically steps out from behind the group, full pastry chef
I
outfit.
always forget.
Yeah.
He's actually
He can't change his clothes.
Oh my God, he's always a pastry chef.
Yeah, he's always the pastry chef. He says, are you, what do you mean sacrifice? What are you talking about? As we're walking towards these guys.
I mean, we're probably going to get, like, sacrificed to a dragon.
Why
right?
do you think so?
Because it happens in every one of his stupid movies.
Man, but these are not Khal Drogo's riders, man. These are just people, man.
Once again, I do
we
not
can take
understand your references.
Gee, you're fucking better off with these, okay? The less
Wait.
you know about that nightmare, the better,
I
okay?
told you
Just
we
don't-
could have watched the first season on the plane.
Just don't watch it to the end.
No,
Guy. You will
you don't
be
wanna watch
very
the first
disappointed. You'll be very, very disappointed.
Yeah. Please. I wish I'd never fucking read any of the books at this point. Anyway,
They're based on books?
Tony pulls a cigarette out and lights it up.
One drag. Full cigarette.
Fuck you, Trent. Okay.
You look, the two figures are still just standing there.
Approach him. Tony has the briefcase, the steel briefcase in his right hand, his knife roll slung over his back.
They look down at it, look across at you. They're very expressionless. One is very tall, clean shaven. They're both probably in their 30s, but the taller one has kind of very young features. The other one has a thick, bushy black beard, both this dark cocoa kind of skin, and holding their spears and little else. And they look past you to the plane as it turns and taxis and starts its approach, and they just beckon you and turn, and they walk towards the jungle.
Hopefully they seem to at least fucking speak English, huh? May not talk it, but fuck.
I don't know.
We will figure it out. We can use our hands and clicks. I think that works sometimes.
Maybe for you. I don't think their click is down here.
Oh, speaking of click, I look at myself and I snap my fingers, and now I am in just Zulu clothes again. I'm just wearing cords, baby. Balls definitely out. So, okay, now I feel much better. We are in the jungle. I am okay. We will be okay.
As they're walking and occasionally look back, not going far. You get into the jungle, the plane. You hear the engine desperately roar to life. They look back, and one of them looks at you, and you see him kind of smile and look at the other one. He puts out his fist to you.
Yes, my brothers. They understand. I know fala Portuguese, but I understand.
Is Barry wearing a Canadian tuxedo?
Yeah,
In this heat?
And this heat?
Cool. Well, it's what's underneath the denim that's probably the heaviest, but he's wearing it. He's already drinking water.
You follow these guys a short distance, maybe 100 feet or so, and you come into a clearing, and you see 4 huts. You actually see the sky kind of open up a little bit, not completely covered by the jungle here. And there are these kind of squarish, traditional-looking huts, a good size. The biggest one's probably 40 feet by 20 feet. The others are maybe 20 by 20 or so. They're mud and then covered by kind of foliage, like there's ivy draped all over them, probably pretty well camouflaged. The 2 that are guiding you still don't speak. They walk towards the largest hut, and they reach out and pull back kind of a curtain, and then there's a door. They open the door and push it inside. And one of them kind of gestures, just like arm forward.
As Barry walks past, he pulls out a peppermint patty from his pocket and hands it to the bearded man.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice little tip.
Barry just smiles at him and nods knowingly and walks in.
You walk into this
Thanks,
hut,
buddy.
and as soon as you come up to the doorway, you feel a blast, and it startles you for a second, and you realize it's air conditioning.
Holy
And
shit.
you walk inside, and you see stainless steel floors, nice little rug in front. You walk in, there's a full weapons rack on one side with every kind of rifle, submachine gun, shotgun you can imagine. Forward ahead, you see a couple couches, a big screen TV. You see a few guys with their feet up. They kind of look back over their shoulder at you. They're wearing like khakis, T-shirts. The 2 that walk in behind you, they drop their cloaks, and they're wearing, like standard Western kind of tactical clothes. They drop their cloaks.
Guys playing PS5 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple controllers. You hear them like yelling. You look ahead, and it looks like they're playing Call of Duty.
Haki goes,
So mad.
I say, I want to go play games while we have the time. And I'm going to go try and play some games.
Trent looks over at Tony and says, they are not legit.
Trent,
No shit, Trent.
all you got to do is fucking complain. That's all you're going to do? Is this how the fucking trip is going to be?
Dude,
just whine about everything?
I'm happy
look
about
at
AC.
sacrifice. Now you're fucking, these guys aren't legit. Fucking Trent, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, at least you ain't getting sacrificed.
You know what you need? I forgot. I take my pack off and I take out the present. Yeah, your fucking minions down in shithole.
Tony's just going to pick it up and just sniff it. Oh, sweet, sweet shit. Oh, it smells so fucking bad and so good.
It smells just like the pond. You see all their signatures on it. Oh. You get a little tickle at that corner of your eye.
Oh, he's going to rip open the package.
You rip it open. There's cigarettes in there. Some of your favorite snacks. A couple pieces of fried food. This dip that you really love.
Oh, baby.
There's some Polaroid pictures of some kitchen shenanigans.
Nice.
Oh my
And,
god, they're so,
somebody got
they're so
Batwing, didn't they?
wholesome.
There's some bat winging in there. And there's a new chair in the break room. And it says Chef Tony over the top of it.
These guys are fucking awful. Oh my god! You know what this is? This is toxic positivity.
Tony's not even listening. He's going through everything. He's pulled out a cigarette from the pack. I'm assuming Newport 100s.
Yep.
They are obviously trying too hard to impress the Tony, yeah? Don't they
Yeah,
know?
what are they hiding, right?
Yeah, we.
Tony lights one up.
Tony, see, we're real.
You guys got any fucking beers? I could really use a fucking beer.
The big guy goes, yeah, I have to see the boss.
Boss? Yeah, okay. Where?
They walk through. The guys that are sitting down playing the game, they kind of look over their shoulder, give a little nod up. One of them, the youngest looking one, kind of stands up, kind of looks appraisingly over all of you, and you hear him laugh. He goes, those fucking guys? And you hear one of the other ones sitting down go, what the fuck would you know? Kind of walk past. You notice as they drop their garbs, the two guys that brought you in, on the back of their left hand, they both have this, looks like a tattoo, some kind of glyph or something like that. And you notice that young kid standing up doesn't have it. They lead you through. There's just a couple doors in here. It's pretty much one large open space with a couple compartments. One looks like definite kind of gear storage, and one looks more like an office. It says Skipper on it. I walk up, knock on the door. Yeah, we got the crew here. Come in. Opens the door. There's a nice big wooden desk. There's a man sitting behind it. He's got kind of a trim beard. Picture Eric Bana, like Black Hawk Down kind of look to this dude.
Sweet. Good movie.
And you see he's got some paperwork on his desk. There's looks like a modded out M14 leaning behind him. Field strip looks like he was cleaning it. All right. You guys the dragon hunters?
Wait.
Yes. We
Yeah,
are.
no. We're not fucking dragon hunters. We're a kitchen crew. We're here for some fucking ingredients. You're the ones that are helping us. You in charge?
You got it?
Yeah. You got a fucking beer?
He looks kind of with a smirk at the two, and he nods, and one of them walks out. He taps on the desk.
Tony will pull up the briefcase and put it down on the desk.
He puts it down on the desk. The other guy comes in. He's got a cold 6-pack, drops it down, Modelo.
Nice.
And
Salt, lime. You fucking animals down here? Jesus Christ.
Come on, Tony.
I'll make do with what we have.
So what's with the like get-ups and all the fucking spears and shit?
The other two that escorted you in, they walk around behind the desk, and you see the guy. He pulls out a cell phone. He looks at it, and he starts punching in a combo. Opens it, looks at the other two. You guys kind of look over the shoulder, and you just see what looks like a huge manuscript printed
fuck.
out.
Oh, fuck.
Signed copy.
And you see him like bump fists. They close it.
Oh, no.
All right. You see, there's a few words, a couple W's.
Which one?
On the cover. He closes it.
Which one?
You see the tattoo on the back of his hand.
I put a hand, Barry puts a hand on Tony, his shoulder, and just nods his head. Not now, man.
You think I'm fucking scared of them?
Not now, man.
So why are you guys like pretending to be natives? Also, I think that's cultural appropriation. I think you're going to get canceled if anyone finds out about that shit.
Trent, shut the fuck up.
Pretending to be natives.
Yeah,
What the
with
fuck you
the
talking about,
get-ups and the
boy?
spears and everything.
Ooh, boy. Oh, be careful with that word.
You don't think we can learn how to use your tools? Speak your language? Been out here a little bit longer than maybe you're familiar with.
Eric Bana's a white guy, right?
This is a swarthier Eric Bana. Eric Bana kind of look. Okay. They all look native,
Okay.
but they speak without accents.
Are y'all,
He said, "Don't worry, we grew up here. We've been where you guys are going."
Which copy? What fucking book?
come on, man.
He smiles. He goes, "You might need to take that up with your employer. This is payment.
I'm just asking
And
a
the
fucking question.
Terms are very strict."
Yeah, I didn't sign no fucking terms.
I did.
Yeah, good for you.
This is
Dude.
quite the operation you have here
Well, we're the guardians
of the dragon.
of its home.
It? You're saying there's only one?
How big are the eggs?
He looks around the room kind of for a point of reference. There's a globe over in the corner. Like 3 of those.
Jesus.
How many eggs we need, Tony? For 40 people?
I don't know. I got to get one to fucking see, Trent.
I mean,
I don't
3
know how
of
thick
those?
the shell
What's-
is,
that's like,
how big a yolk is. I don't fucking know anything about
I mean,
this.
that's got to be like 50 gallons, right?
I don't think you can boil these eggs either.
We're gonna grab as many as we can. Honestly, we don't know how they'll. We are riding that clunker all the way back to fucking wherever the fuck that is. I mean,
It'll be fine. We can lighten the load. And he'll cast his eyes over at Trent.
Trent totally doesn't notice.
How many dragons? Somebody asked and you didn't answer. How many dragons?
Well, there's a few. There's a lot of stuff in there. Not just dragons. But my guys, Rolo and Sheg, they'll get you pointed in the right direction. They're not going in with you, though. That's on you. But we got a pretty good idea we can find some eggs.
You are guardians. Are you guardians of this place or from this place?
Probably of the galaxy.
I don't understand that reference.
A little bit of both.
do Rolo and Sheg both have the tattoos on their hands?
They do.
Okay.
You seem to be doing well for yourself for being out here in the middle of nowhere.
Thanks. You seem to be doing pretty well for yourself for a guy dressed like a fucking pastry chef.
Because I am a pastry chef, you so merde.
Well, we're gonna be they're gonna be stepping off 02. So I think that gives you guys about 6 hours. I'd advise getting some shut-eye.
How's the eats around here?
You know, MREs mostly.
How about
You're fucking kidding me. You're from this area and you don't know how to forage your own fucking food. You eat MREs.
What do we look like,
You have
savages?
Modelo. You have Modelo's with no fucking salt. Of course you're a goddamn savage.
say maybe
I don't think
Skipper?
you can say that.
You guys are gonna have fun in there.
Why you keep saying in there? You mean the jungle, or are we going like in a cave or some shit?
You're going up on one of the mountains, the Tapuis. You saw them flying in, right? Big plateau-looking things.
Can we borrow some of your weapons?
I'm pretty sure it's part of the terms, wasn't it?
I think you guys got what you need.
Why does everyone keep saying what we need?
Yeah, that's some cryptic bullshit.
Yeah, I got an idea. It's fine. We're good.
Where's your kitchen?
He points out back towards the break room.
What is your name, by the way?
You're with Kiki Wasala.
Oh, this is Tiki
Why don't you
Masala
call me
guy.
Kiki?
Kiki. Okay. My name is Haki. So Kiki and Haki, we cool, okay?
Cool with me, man.
And I will show you what that 200-year-old French pastry tradition will do for you, eh?
Okay.
The fucking MRE, so merde.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna find some fucking food because I ain't eating that fucking freeze dried bullshit.
Oh, wait. You have flour, you have water, you have butter.
He kind of raises his eyebrows at you. Some of it, maybe.
Some super merde. We'll do what we can, eh?
Good luck. They don't have fucking salt key. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna.
I would not wander too far.
Why not?
The jungle's just, normal jungle around here. Gets a little bit more wild where you're going, but still jungle.
Okay, that's fine. Good. You have no fucking idea where we have been. Okay. Think you're a little hard down here, and you're fucking air conditioned in the goddamn jungle. I have spent the last 30 fucking years of my career sweating my nuts off in a fucking kitchen. You think anything out there is going to scare me? You can suck my fucking dick. And Tony's going to walk outside.
Tony,
my God.
Tony walks out.
I am so sorry. He is trying to quit smoking. You understand, right?
They look amused. And the Kiki kind of turns to the others and raises his eyebrows. And the big guy with the beard, Sheg, goes, double nothing. Rolo goes, I'll take it.
So, I think we need to do something to enhance our weapons. I don't know what that means.
We're walking to the kitchen, I guess.
I have no fucking
Are we
clue what
talking-
that means. But
Yeah, you guys walk out. So it's, like I said, it's pretty much mostly one big room besides the gear locker, ammo locker, weapons. There's just kind of common room, break room, hang area, a little kitchen. It's very much
Yeah.
not a cooking kitchen. It's a
He is like swearing up in French, speaking French, like going through cabinets.
you see like some fresh fruit and stuff like
Yeah.
that. MREs, beef jerky, Cheetos, Doritos.
so anyway,
instant oatmeal, a lot of protein powder.
Yeah.
Whey-based?
So
What is it?
Whey based.
Yep.
Okay, I can work with that.
so Nirol was saying he wants me to like, eat some dragon, but he said that to kill it, he said magic kind of works, but I think they may also have magic. And he said our weapons won't work unless they're enhanced. But he was always fucking talking in riddles, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But we have to do something, maybe to make them work. I don't know. What do you have, Barry? What kind of weapons do you bring?
I got something that might string them up for a little bit, enough to let us get in with something close.
Well,
but
I think we might need to do something to that Rambo knife of yours if we wanted to do anything.
it's a Crocodile Dundee knife.
Yeah.
Rollo walks up behind you. He reaches in. He starts making a protein shake. And he says, my advice, I'd wait till you get a little bit of a lay of the land.
Hey, Rolo, you ever been out to Australia, man?
No, can't say that I have.
You ever
Worked with
heard-
some guys from there.
You ever heard of the Yowie?
Yeah.
Pulls out his phone and he shows them a picture of Barry holding this huge fucking hominid hooked under its elbows like a big game, and it's him with the dead one. He says, I got this back in 2002.
Cool.
Maybe I can tell you a little bit more. Let me borrow that AUG you got there on the rack.
He looks over the rack. He laughs. He goes, nah, I think you got what you need, buddy.
What happens when we come back, man? How much money you losing? I heard you're shaking hands, slapping butts with your buddy.
Who bet on us? That was it Rollo there?
You're talking to Rollo.
Oh,
he's
I-
the
I-
tall kind of.
think-
I
It
say,
was
was
Shag.
it Shaggy? Shaggy bet on us?
Shag.
I heard him say double or nothing or something like
Yeah,
that.
Shag. He likes the underdog.
Cool.
Well, no matter what, there's at least one of us coming out of there.
I'm gonna go find Sheg.
All right. You see him actually. Rollo's makes him a shake at the far end of this opening. There's actually like a gym area, bunch of weights and shit like that. And you see Sheg getting up, grabbing some massive fucking dumbbells, 100-pounders, and he just gets down on the bench and starts pressing them. The other guys are still playing games. They're playing FIFA now.
Barry's going to go over. He's going to grab the 120s. He's going to start doing single arm rows, just getting a pump, just trying. He wants to show this guy up.
Okay. Why don't you give me a
His Canadian tuxedo. Just
give me a tough roll.
Yeah, he's got the denim on.
Shit.
That's a 12.
Oh.
Damn.
You see Sheg finishes a set. He puts him down. He smiles. He looks over at Rollo. He goes, triple?
Yeah, he situates himself so that when his left arm goes up, you see the big Crocodile Dundee knife and his chainmail underneath. Doesn't take it off to the lift.
He stops. He looks over you. He lifts up your shirt. Where'd you get that?
Internet, man. I mean, where'd you get the TV? Where'd you get the stainless steel? Well, I'll get it in the same place now, man. It's 2020 something.
All right, boys. Honest advice. Get some rest. Don't worry about what you're bringing. You'll get what you need. You got it on you.
All right, man.
Is this some fucking, the power was in your heart the whole time bullshit?
Well, can I ask you something? What's with the ink? I see quite a few got them.
Oh, good. I was just about to ask.
I saw the kid doesn't have it. Was it didn't earn it yet? We spent some time in Kyoto, and we seen some tattoos, and we know they mean something usually.
At Rollo's walking by, he's getting over the squat rack, and he says, if I lose the bet, you'll know what it is.
All right, fair enough. Hey, word of advice for you. Be nice to these guys. They might cook you the best meal of your life when we come back from this.
I am trying to cook him the best meal of his life now, but there's nothing here.
It's hard. It's hard to work with. Why don't you give me a plus? What do you think?
Act under pressure?
Act under
cool.
pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say, can I roll a help out? I'm out
Give me
foraging
a-
for some
There
ingredients
you go,
to cook up. Oh, that's nice.
Expose yourself to some trouble there.
That's a 5.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Y'all getting sick?
Tony, you're outside. You wander off a little bit. The sun's starting to set.
It's peaceful out here. It's nice. It's quiet. I don't have Trent's voice in my head.
It is quiet. It's very quiet. It's suddenly dead quiet. And you kind of stop and you hear like a soft rumble.
Tony will reach back and open up the clasp on his knife roll, and he'll start sliding out his narwhal-handled blade.
Your eyes kind of pan across, and suddenly the sun low in the sky glints off two eyes of a black feline large face. Suddenly you feel a hand on your shoulder, and a man with a rifle up in the other hand. He squeezes your shoulder and he starts to kind of pull you back. You see, as you kind of move to the side, a massive black panther in the jungle perched on this log as the guy just holds the rifle, and he sidesteps with you all the way back to the huts.
Guy like pokes his head out of the door. Tony, where the fuck are you with those ingredients?
I was just about to get some fresh fucking panther before this guy grabbed me and pulled me the fuck back. What the fuck is your problem?
Hey, close the door. You're letting the AC out.
Guy.
Yeah.
Guy. You whip up something edible.
Yeah.
Impressively so. You make a bit of a fucking mess. This is just not made for these conditions, and
Right.
you do the best with what you have. It's not bad. It's a little dry.
I was expecting some fruit to like get a little bit of moisture in it.
Yep.
But got nothing from Tony.
Tried to get panther blood.
There's a little bit of fruit out there. You kind of dice it up, throw it on top. A couple of guys come over and grab a bite.
Now this is what the conditions I am working with. This is the best I can do. But give me a real fucking kitchen and some real food. Maybe I will make you converts, we?
Shag shovels one in his mouth and goes, "If this isn't not much to you, then I'd like to see what's worth. Hell, one of the might not be the best part of you guys coming back."
Maybe get a grocery run going, get some real fucking food, and we'll cook you a meal when we get back.
Well, got some rack time. Hot, straight out bunks in there for you.
Oh, wait.
All right. You heard him, boys. Fucking get some rest, I guess.
You guys get some Z's, and it feels like you just closed your eyes when Sheg and Rolo wake you up. Lights come on. Comfortable bunk beds, AC purring away in here. There's a white noise machine over in the corner.
Ooh, so nice.
And you see they're kitted out. They're in like full tack gear now. And they got cami paint on their faces. And they go, Rolo goes, "All right, you ready?"
Oh, I didn't get the fucking message. It was goddamn costume time.
You boys look like out of the movies. I love this. Oh, you look so good.
Barry checks his watch. What time is it? Local time?
0150.
Tony was up. He didn't get any sleep. He's just been sharpening his knife on his whetstone, going down to his 6,000 grit the whole time, just waiting.
Trent,
Hard to sleep with that fucking scraping all night.
Oh, I slept like a baby.
Fucking sleep. Jesus
What's up, Guy?
Christ.
you said we need perhaps to do something to our weapons.
What the fuck you talking about?
Trent was
Oh,
saying
yeah,
he
you
got
were
that
out
vision from...
harvesting panther blood or some shit.
which one was it? Was it the
Trying
Oni
to.
or was it the God of Death?
God of Death. He said if we want to get some real prime dragon meat, if we're going to try to chop this thing up, we need to enhance our weapons.
Who the fuck said we needed to chop? We're here for eggs, Trent, not the fucking dragon.
Well, you're sharpening your knife, right?
Yeah.
Look.
Well, whatever the fuck we gotta fight.
You telling me you don't want to get some dragon steak?
It would make a good maybe appetizer for the eggs, we?
Very rare.
Who's carrying the fucking dragon carcass through the goddamn jungle?
Oh, interesting development, actually. Fucking Guy, because he's been lying to us the whole time about that
I
shit.
told you, it takes a lot of energy for me to manifest myself in order to carry a...
Yeah,
just a
I saw
croissant.
you carry 50 pounds of fucking flour the other day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. How do you get the flour into the bin?
You must have seen it with your third eye.
Shig pokes his bearded face back in the hatch, and he goes, "Let's go, boys. We got a timetable to keep."
Oh,
Hey,
wait.
yeah, Trent, you can't even get fucking water spots off of a goddamn wine glass. How the fuck are you gonna give shit Guy? Give shit to Guy, huh?
That was a diss.
You got two fucking jobs. Look pretty, make sure shit looks clean in the fucking restaurant, and I'm not gonna be honest, You don't do well either. Well,
I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. You hurt my feelings.
good. Let's fucking go. Just follow the fucking dress up twins, okay?
Literally a pastry chef with a
rolling
rolling pin. All right, I am ready to go.
You fall in. Rolo has a long rifle with a scope with a reflex sight above it, and Sheg has a semi-automatic shotgun, and then 2 pistols at his side. And they're just kind of formed up, waiting for you guys.
Guy figures that they've seen shit before, so he's not like in his corporeal. He looks like a ghost.
Okay, they don't react at all to your appearance. Actually, they kind of look, and Rolo kind of raised an eyebrow to Sheg, and Sheg goes, just kind of nods.
These assholes.
You guys step out, and you start moving through the jungle. It's a little hilly here. The ground starts to rise, and after a couple hours, the sky is actually pretty clear now, and you see the moon is full as it comes breaks through the jungle. You come to a little bit of a clearing and a rise, and you look out, and you see this Tepui. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is basically looks like a plateau. It looks fake.
Yeah.
Thousands of feet high, almost vertical rock walls, just disappearing into the clouds and mist above, just rising out of the jungle.
Dope.
This was actually the shit that I think it was Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote about the land of the forgotten. Basically about going to find dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Okay.
This is where they used to, and they have actually, there are still some of these that are unexplored in real life. Cool. And they found species that exist up on some of them that they haven't found anywhere else.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's fucking sweet.
Sick.
So you see that, you come back down through the jungle, you're walking for a couple more hours, and you get to a river. There's a boat there. It's a large, long canoe, no motor. You get in and you start paddling. At first, the current's kind of fighting you. There's extra canoes there. You got four extra oars rather. All of you are in one. You can kind of sit almost 2 across. And
He is floating across.
and after a little while, it gets a lot easier going. The water kind of becomes less of a current, and you start to hear kind of a roaring noise. And about 50 minutes later, as it grows louder and louder, you come out through the jungle and you just see this waterfall just coming down in front of you, just crashing through the rocks. It's the mist is just boiling off it. You can't tell any idea how high it goes, but it's high. And it lands in this giant pool, and the jungle all around it. You see them both kind of look at their wristwatches, look up, and you see that the sky starts to lighten a bit, and they start to row out to the center. And they say, as you get closer, and this pool is pretty still, just the water kind of lapping from the crashing waterfall at the other end. And they say kind of have to yell over the roar. Rolo says, "When I say so, that rock in the center, everybody puts a hand on it. You understand?"
Oh wait.
Barry nods.
Hockey says, "Before we do this, I've been waiting to say this my whole life." And he screams, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." Okay, I'm ready.
The roar continues as you get kind of closer. You're only about probably 50 feet from where the falls are crashing down now, and there's this rock outcropping, and it looks just incredibly polished, almost obsidian. It's dark. You thought it was just wet. As you get up to it, it's definitely some kind of weird stone. As you kind of paddle up to it and get right close to it, suddenly the sun breaks through. It comes over the rocks to the side, and it splashes down and just hits the center, illuminating this rock. Rilla goes, "Now!" And you all put your hands out, and everybody touch the rock.
Yep.
Boop. I should have not touched
You
it just to be chaotic.
Touch the rock, and the light suddenly shines off the rock so bright that it kind of burns your eyes. You feel heat on your hand. You hear Rolo and Sheg yelling, "Hold it! Hold it!" And you feel heat burning your hand. And all of a sudden, it's dead silent. Your eyes are blinking stars, and you you look around and you see the waterfall frozen, unmoving, the water just hanging in the air. And then suddenly you start to feel a pull and the boat starts ripping towards the waterfall. And as you reach the waterfall starts erupting from this pool and you start flying into the air. The canoe ascends. You're lost in mist. You're holding on to the rungs of the canoe. You crash up through. You feel yourself bump against rocks. Suddenly you're through and you land in a body of water. It's rocketing forward and you come through this cavern and suddenly you erupt out into light again. And there's light and sound all around you. You hear caws and screams in the sky. You smell strange floral aromas. You look around. You've come out of this cavern. This river kind of starts to slow and then starts gently pulling back against you. And the oars start hitting the water again, pushing you towards, and you see glinting. And as you kind of shake your eyes get ready, used to the sun. You look at Rolo's back. There's a massive bow strapped to it. You turn around and you see Sheg behind you. You see this stocky, wide-bodied Sheg. His body looks a little different. He has chainmail on his chest. You see a huge axe at his side, 2 hand axes at his side. You look around your companions, and you all look a little different.
Oh, damn.
Welcome to Dungeon World. Stick around after the break where you hear these guys
my God.
transition their characters.
Let's fucking go.
Wait, are we in the multiverse?
Oh man.
Let's go. This is a Star Trek holodeck.
Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of the Monster of the Week. We would ask you to go out there and go and do that review thing. If you don't mind, rate and review Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to us. And while you're at us, check us out on the socials. Whichever one you want, we're pretty much everywhere, but our Instagram is @NastyGramRPG. Thanks to our incredible music collaborators, that's a generous term, donors, people who have allowed us to steal with permission, a Wilhelm scream for the intro, and our scores are by Adrian von Ziegler and Antti Martikainen. Until next time, we will see you next Tuesday.
That's nasty.
Barbarian, please.
So, wait, we'll look through them. I have my own bets about who's going to take what. I thought about assigning these and having everything ready, but I think we could do it pretty quick. So here are all the playbooks for Dungeon World. Only one per person. Talk about them and see what you guys want to take. And don't worry about the mechanics. Just think about what's most appropriate for your character.
Should we say like the names kind of?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
So
Well,
over here.
I'll just read out what they are total.
Sure.
We have, geez, do I have a list?
Oh, my
We
God.
have Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Immolator, Paladin, Ranger, Thief, and Wizard.
Damn.
Barry has a move called Berserk.
I think
Yeah, Barbarian.
Well,
Barry the
yeah.
Barbarian makes
Barry the
sense.
Barbarian.
Not Ranger?
No.
Really?
hockey might be a paladin or a cleric, right?
Yeah.
I can do that.
What do
Whatever.
What are your abilities now? Like, what do you do now?
So I'm going to tell you right now how
Yeah.
this is going to work. You guys are going to make these characters. Character creation goes very quick. Most of it's with Dungeon World. There's not a lot of picking. You're going to advance a couple levels, pick a couple. I'm going to take your character sheets and I'm going to circle 2 or 3 of your current abilities that you're still going to have. You're not going to have all of them. It's going to be the ones that are kind of most intrinsic to your character and are tied to that class, that sort of enhance new abilities that you have.
Yeah, I kind of went for the healer build for my my divine.
So cleric.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, that
I
works.
love being the healer.
What are you thinking, Matt?
I don't know.
I'm like wizard or immolator for
I was
me.
thinking bard for Trent.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking fighter or
let me
paladin.
see bard, because bard might be too like nice.
Can I see
though.
paladin?
My playbook is the wronged, and the Barry's thing is that his goats were slain by Chupacabra, and he carries that rage with him. That regret and that grief with him, and that's what fuels his anger.
So, can I petition for the immolator? Can he continue flying and be like fucking Johnny Flame?
I honestly, if there's one thing I thought I would take away, it was the
Flight,
flying.
yeah.
Just because I want you to experience a different kind of.
Yeah.
Because one thing
Could I
I
see the
thought
wizard?
would be cool for Guy, is that you're not a ghost.
Yeah.
You are a
Corporeal. Yeah.
creature, but obviously something magical.
Yeah.
But you get to get out of your pastry outfit.
I don't know, wizard or immolator?
Glad you guys all picked wrong.
What'd you think
not
I was
sure.
gonna pick?
I'll wait till you finish picking.
Oh, I don't have any sheets. Oh, sheet.
Cleric.
Yeah.
If you don't go with immolator, I might. I don't know. I want to take a look at it.
I mean, I could do cleric. I can do ranger.
Immolator makes the
bard.
most sense in terms of like what the immolator is for Trent, kind of,
yeah,
because it's that like
devil
yeah.
thing. Yeah, it's the warlock basically.
Matt, are you looking at martial kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I thought. I mean, whatever you want to look at, but fighter, paladin.
Yeah, those are the two I have.
Yeah,
What'd you think for this one?
for you, I thought you could have gone bard or cleric,
I was thinking bard. Oh,
But
and
I
I
know-
do have cleric.
Do you want to take a look at Bart?
Either one.
and then for Trent, I kind of saw the same too.
Yeah.
Cleric because there's stuff that plays on your connection with a god, and then bard obviously from the musical side if you wanted to capture that.
I mean, I can do either one of these. These both work.
Fuck it, I'll pick wizard.
Wizard.
He the wizard.
Guy the wizard.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Trent?
I don't know. What do you think? What are you leaning towards?
I don't know. Either one of these is great. I will do. Damn. I'll go with cleric. I can do that.
All right, I'll do Bard.
Sweet. Unless you want cleric. If you want to do cleric.
Nope. I think I'm going to go paladin.
You've chosen your class. You'll see on there you can choose a race. So you cannot be human because you are in a different realm. So whatever you think is most appropriate to your identity, pick that. The Dungeon World sheets usually only give you a couple options. As far as stats, so this kind of goes back to the traditional D&D kind of stats. What you have to assign right down on the side of your sheet, 16, 15, 13, 12, 9, and 8 might already be on there.
Yes, it is.
The 16 is a +2. The 13 and the 15 are +1. The 12 and the 9 are a 0. And the 8 is a -1. For the most part, these should correlate to your Monster of the Week characters. So your charm should probably have the same modifier as your charisma. Your tough, that can really apply to any of your physical stats. So whichever one you think is most primary or most relative to who you are, to what your tough is. Your cool is really equivalent to your wisdom. Your sharp is pretty equivalent to your intelligence. Your weird doesn't really directly translate. So then you'll fill in the rest of your physical stats with the other two scores that you have. You'll keep both your sheets. Like I said, after we finish these, I'm going to indicate which of your abilities, your Monster of the Week abilities, you still have access to. Your hit points will be your class's base hit points, which it gives you, plus your Constitution score.
Can I argue that my intelligence is my weird for Guy?
Sure. I mean, you still have, you still have the same numbers to.
I can't play a Bard if that's the case because my charm is -1. So
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe,
I just-
maybe you're weird.
all of their abilities are charisma.
I mean, that was guidance, but
Yeah.
maybe your weird translates across.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you're going to have the same score pool to assign. So if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see a reason that mixes up, but if you're just looking for a simple kind of translation, that's the basic way.
Yep.
But feel free to mix it up. But again, you won't change what you have to pull from. Your starting moves mostly you don't get a lot of choices. Maybe some of the sheets get to pick a couple. You will get to choose your gear. So these will be on your person.
We had
And-
everything we needed all along.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I kept saying.
And you are going to choose 2 level advancements.
So for me, I'm a little confused about the stats.
Yes, sir.
My charm is a -1.
So basically, if you think that relates to your charisma, then you should put your 8 in there. If it doesn't, those are just basic guidance. Basically, you play with those numbers, you put them where it you think works. You know how the D&D stats work. It's the same for Dungeon World. So align those. Your 16 is whatever your highest stat is. Your 8 is your lowest. The other stuff's in between. 13 and 15 are above average. The 9 and the 12 are considered
so I can
average.
put my strength for low because I don't need it.
I think when you advance levels, you also gain a stat. Is that correct?
So initially, you don't get any advanced moves, right? So
Right.
you're saying we can take 2 advanced moves?
You're gaining
All right.
2 levels.
All right.
So leveling up, you pick a advanced move. As the wizard, you add a new spell to your spellbook.
Yep.
And you choose one of your stats and increase it by 1. So everyone can increase one stat 2 times or 2 different stats 1. Remember, since it'll kind of be very much a one shot, the ones that are going to make a difference numerically is making that 8 into a 9 will make a -1 to a 0. Making the 12 to a 13 will make a 0 to a +1. Making the 15 to a 16 will make a 1 to a 2. If you make that your 116, if you put both points into it, you'll change that from a 2 to a 3. If your con goes up, your hit points will go up. That's the only way to increase your hit points.
A 17 is +3.
No.
An 18 is
18.
+3.
So the only way to get to a +3 is to put both points into it.
What can I do with a bag of books?
Cookbooks? A lot. The barbarian has a move called "My love for you is like a truck."
Berserker.
Yeah.
Would you like to make some
The Bard has
berserker?
a move called It Goes to 11.
Sick. The Immolator has one called Zuko Style.
Yep.
Whoa. I love that.
Yep. I saw today a clip. It was like a deleted or like a redo or reanimation of Zuko against his sister. And it was fucking sick. There was blue fire and all kinds of crazy kung fu shit. It was good.
I'm sorry, Josh. I just need.
Yes, sir.
You're talking about leveling up. on
Yep.
this.
So leveling up, after you've got the basics, you get to pick 2 advanced moves, which are on the back of that sheet.
Okay.
And you get to increase 2 of your ability scores. So, because the one shot, the ones that are going to matter, that are going to change the modifier, are making an 8 into a 9, making a 12 into a 13, making a 15 into a 16, because that's what changes like a 0 to a +1 or a +1 to a +2. So you can do 2 different ones, 1 in each, or one of them 2. So if you bring that, if you bring that top one, 16 up to an 18, that'll change it to a +3. And then finally, I'll actually let you guys at least petition to choose on your Monster of the Week sheet what 3 moves between your starting moves, advanced moves, 3 things total on your Monster of the Week sheet that are going to apply. These should be the things that are most intrinsic to your character. If you had a starter adventure move that you used, you got to keep that one. And then whatever else you think, if you just put a little asterisk or a little star next to it, pass them up to me along with your other sheet when you guys are done. I'll look over them. We will discuss, and we will enter Dungeon World.
Where are the sticky notes?
Dan always has the sticky notes.
Thank you.
Is it con modifier or constitution?
Your actual Constitution score.
So, I mean, if we're talking about Guy, it's going to be either immortal, incorporeal, are probably the 2 that are most intrinsic to him. But if you're saying now he's no longer ghost,
I thought the cool transition would be getting to be a physical corporeal
Right.
person, but keeping
maybe unholy strength,
unholy strength, maybe immortal,
just a little bit more damage reduction or something.
Yeah.
Because it's -1 harm, basically.
Okay.
I got a little question there for you under race.
Ooh.
Is he a tiefling?
Oni.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many first
3 of the things off your
year?
you already have selected. Yeah. So
I only had 3 abilities. Right?
you haven't advanced much. So
Yeah.
yours really you only have the 3. I don't think
Yeah.
you've leveled up, right?
No.
So you have those 3. I will let you swap one of them, which, to be honest, the thing I probably want to take away from you are the angel wings.
Okay.
just because this is about being, kind of
Grounded.
trapped in a different thing.
Works
but
for me.
you can replace that with your weapon.
The whip.
The whip is pretty fucking dope.
So where would I write that? No, yeah.
So that will
Can you
be.
check me to make sure I'm doing this correct so far?
Let's take a look here.
Actually, I'm not going to be immortal, but my rolling pin is going to become my quarterstaff,
Okay.
and it will be magical, a magical weapon.
Okay.
basically.
Boosted up the whiz.
I figured that works. I'm happy with my other stats. I just want to make sure I don't F this in the A.
Okay, and then you can pick your spells, Dante. How that's going to work is where's your gear in here? Okay, and then you can pick your gear on the left.
Okay.
Although you don't need to choose armament. I'll let you pick both adventuring gear and healing potion. So both, it says choose one of your adventuring gear. You can pick, and then your spells. So when you commune, which you'll basically have done entering this, put check marks next to all your rotes. Those are basically like cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can have up to your level. How's it? Your level +1?
What level am I on? Let it be 3. Yeah.
So, and also from one of your abilities you picked here.
First aid.
Yes, first aid. So you'll check cure light wounds. That counts as a rote.
Yep.
And then you get basically 4 levels of spells. So you can pick 4 different first level spells, or a third level spell and 1 first level spell.
Because third counts as 3 plus a first.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
And that's that. And then you'll have stole away your angel wings,
Yep.
but you will have the what I need when I need it.
Do I write that on this sheet somewhere?
No, you can just keep it on this
Oh, I'm
sheet.
gonna
You're
keep
just going to
it.
have both
Yeah.
sheets in front of you.
Oh yeah. So I got adventuring gear and healing potion. Is that it for the gear that I choose? I'll just go down the list. All right. Some symbol of divine.
How many moves? 2, you said?
3. But you got to count your
my starting one.
adventure. And John, what did you keep for your?
I'm going to take natural. So my natural attack, which will be magical, piercing, and
Call it piercing 2.
okay, and either that would be like 2 of them, either immortal for 1 harm reduction, like armor 1 basically, or 1 harm reduction because it's not armor, it's just
Yeah, we'll consider it. Yeah, 1 harm reduction.
or I just up my damage dice or something because I have like increased damage, but that's because I have a D4 for the staff.
Yeah, can you pass me one of those
Okay.
pale ales?
Well, that will be the weapon, right?
Yeah. Well, you always roll your
like
class's
your-
damage,
your damage,
for
right.
whatever. Yeah.
But that's a hack and slash.
Yes.
If you're using that, right?
right.
Okay.
So Josh, the racial abilities, the other racial abilities are both about like when you enter like an area
Yeah.
for the first time
Yep.
for me. So I was thinking based on my sight ability, when I enter a new area, I can ask if there's anything that's magically hidden.
Okay. Yeah. I will let you do that. Roll a
Fuck, we need more dice.
roll weird plus weird
Oh, yeah, I
9
need a
or-
D8.
9 once.
Okay.
Is that spout lore?
I was going to give you 3 for full success once, and then once with a repercussion,
Once, but I'm wrong.
or once that something detects you.
So how do I know? I'm sorry. I just need my constitution and my armor, and then I'm all set.
Your con is whatever number you assign to it. What did you?
Oh, -1.
Oh, so that's 8.
Oh, 8. Oh,
So
okay.
8 plus,
Plus 8.
it shows
Plus 8
your
counts. Oh, sorry.
wherever your 8 plus 8, so 16. And then your armor is whatever you
Oh, yeah. I chose chainmail.
chainmail, so 1.
I feel like I'm squishy, but I got mad healing, and all of my healing gives like +1 forwards and shit like that for everybody.
Nice.
I went fucking
Full support?
16. Yeah,
I mean, a bartender is what heals the kitchen.
exactly. 1 armor, 1 win. Okay, Josh, let me give you a once over of these. Ooh, that's an ugly one.
Josh, is the hook net is cool. Taking that Haven, my
That
special
was
item.
the thing you brought from, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, one use.
Yep.
And then I chose smite because it says my divine weapon weakness. Would that? I don't know if that does anything special, but
Yeah, let's do that. You can still have the razor whip, but it's going to do your. It won't give any special abilities. You'll just do your regular cleric damage. That's how damage works in Dungeon World.
1d6.
You just roll based on your class.
Okay.
So different classes, different things. So it will be a razor whip, but you won't get the extra special benefits. But you will get the smite.
okay. And what is it? Because it says unarmed.
We're gonna make that you're using your razor
Okay.
whip.
All right, word.
Otherwise, it looks good. And so your natural attack, you're actually talking about using the quarterstaff,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
the thing, right?
That's
Okay.
what usually his natural attack is. His
Is that okay?
Yeah, is his,
And when you do that, that's magical and piercing too.
yep. And then he's immortal, so that's one harm.
I think you only get 4 levels of spells.
For
Or is it different for?
wizard is different.
Okay.
You start with 3 first level spells, and then every level you can pick a spell
but
or
they're not all prepared.
right.
Okay. So you have to choose which ones you prepare, and that's the 4 levels.
I believe
worth.
so. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, maybe just circle whichever the 4 levels,
Yep.
and then you can do the commune if you want to change them.
Yep.
And the bonds are totally up to you. Don't have to do them. If you did them, it can be relevant if you want to use them, but that's kind of more of it's going to be an extended game.
Can I read mine because they're funny?
Yeah, so we'll cut obviously most of this out, but we'll have everybody kind of
Okay.
do a quick summary of their characters, what you've become and what you've retained. So
It's the best game of Monster of the Week ever.
For real.
Dungeon World.
going with the gimmick. Go with the gimmick.
Always go with the gimmick. 3.
Change of system though. I don't know if that's happened before. Just total change of system.
It's like a, relatively easy crossover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's like, kind of mechanically works the same. A lot of the roles are, somewhat similar.
What's the thing? All the math stuff.
Yeah,
It's all super similar. And just the fact that both games, it's like narratively triggered
Yep.
moves made it really easy to find the ones that work.
Man, this Bond's easy. Is woefully misinformed about the world. I'll teach him what I can. I mean, Trent, obviously.
I got the same. It's Trent's misguided behavior endangers their very soul.
Trent is puny and foolish, but amusing to me.
We're all just dogging on Trent.
I was going to put something like, I have to convert him. I'm going for good because I'm kind of evil as a regular character.
All right, yeah. Actually, why don't we so go around? So Devin, introduce yourself in your new form, and you can kind of mention what you've brought with you.
Okay. As we enter the new place, Barry Northbourne.
And don't worry about the physical descriptions because you're going to give those when we start the
Mike,
next session.
yeah.
Okay. Barry Northbourne. He is playing the barbarian. What he carried over from him, most importantly, is his rage against monsters, his anger, his hatred, the grief that he carries from losses past, and he feels unfettered in this place. And so the animal within comes in. He looks very tough. What do you want? Moves and stuff like that?
But just the highlights.
Just the highlights?
Wave tops.
His Herculean appetites, again, unfettered. He has appetites for pure destruction in the sense of monsters need to die, and conquest, showing his power over nature specifically. A couple other moves that just when he hit, he's tough. He was always tough, and I think the moves that I took reflected his toughness and resilience in battle. You do see I did keep the bolus thrower from not the item itself, but I now have a hooked net instead of the bolus thrower from the movie Reign of Fire. I kept my what doesn't kill me. So again, he's tough. So in a fight, he is nigh unstoppable by man or beast.
All right, I like it. Matt?
Tony has been transformed into the paladin from the Chosen. Escoffier will forever look over Tony's shoal Starting moves, I have quest when I dedicate myself to a mission through prayer or ritual cleansing. I can state what I want to do. I have 2 boons attached to that. One is the invulnerability to fire. He's channeling that inner chef. You see, I guess physical description we'll do later, but and he also has a voice that transcends language.
Ooh.
Talk to the natives.
Sexy.
He is armored, which means I get to ignore my clumsy tag for my armor. I also have I am the law. Give an NPC in order.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah. Give an NPC in order. A few options for that. And I can also heal someone if I choose to.
Nice.
He should be Chef Dread.
Advanced moves. I took Smite, extra 1d4 damage when I'm on a quest, as well as Holy Protection, +1 armor while I'm on a quest.
Gnarly.
Moves I kept. I had my starting move. I'm here for a reason. I also kept Destiny's Plaything. I kept Destiny's Plaything, which is my starting move. I also kept I'm here for a reason. So if there's something you were destined to do, work out the details. You can't die until it comes to pass. If you die in play, spend a luck point. I also kept my devastating. So when I inflict harm, I inflict +1 harm.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Guy is a wizard. He is an elf wizard, and I took from my playbook, from my monsters playbook, his natural attack. So his rolling pin turned into a quarterstaff. It's magical, piercing 2, and he's also has the immortal, so -1 harm. For the moves he took Arcane Ward, which is +2 armor if I have at least 1 first level spell prepared still, and counter spell. So if a counter an arcane spell that would otherwise affect me, and then for spells, he has 3 cantrips. He has Light, Unseen Servant, and Prestidigitation. And then for his first level spells prepared, it's Contact Spirits, Invisibility, Telepathy, and Magic Missile. And he has Dispel Magic in his book, which is 3rd level, but he doesn't have it prepared.
I like to imagine the quarterstaff is made of like the same like granite that the rolling pin was made of.
Yeah.
Can this quarterstaff have some flowers just stuck on it?
Every time he casts a spell, there's a little puff of flour that comes out.
Old kung fu movie. Just
Yeah.
like, pop, pop. I love that.
I like it. Jakey.
Trent, the Hellfile Fiddler,
Ooh,
Yes.
let's
the
go.
Bard. Trent has some arcane arts, so that hasn't changed much. But I think those arts are now performed through music.
Finally, right?
Finally.
Oh, it's gonna be so emo.
He can do things like give people bonuses, shake them clear of enchantments, let them do extra damage. He also has an ability called It Goes to 11, which basically lets him use his magic music to annoy the enemy and force them to attack their own allies.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then he has Eldritch Tones, which makes, when he uses that musical arcane art, he can add extra effects to it. He has Charms and Bardic Lore, which I imagine that the Charms, Charming and Opening lets him like ask questions of people, and I imagine that he does that through like a similar to his tuning in type thing. Like he kind of like almost possesses them. And then the Bardic Lore, it would be something like his third eye, like he actually can see magic because he's a bit of a magical being now. He's not quite human anymore.
Not quite human.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
machine then, man.
Don Wante.
Yo, so I'm still hockey. I'm a cleric. I'm going to say in human form. And we'll talk about that.
Yeah, but which one?
Angela Bassett,
All
baby.
right, all right.
Angela
Nice.
Bassett. So, okay, I wrote some things down. So I'm going with cleric. I'm going full support. What do I got for moves? I got invigorate. So when I heal someone, they take +2 forward to their damage. I got first aid. So
Wow.
cure light wounds is now a route for me. And then, so do you want me to read all the spells, the abilities I have?
No.
All right. Well, yeah.
And what have you kept from your divine?
So for my divine,
crossover.
what I lost was actually I lost a couple of things. What I lost was my angel wings, because that would make more sense for me not to have it. But what I gained was my alignment is good as I'm in this cleric form. And I wrote I'm holy-esque because going through the portal, I remembered breaking Walter's sobriety. And my punishment as the divine is I have to do something good. So kind of just, going through this portal, I just feel like I got to redeem myself. So I am
your
on
actions here.
Huh?
It will be your actions here.
Yes, my actions here will help me out. My deity is still the same. It's this African goddess. We're going to call it Wane for short. But what else? So I'm going full support.
I like it.
With this. And so I lost my angel wings. Oh, and I gained smite. So it will help out with my razor whip.
Crushing.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Next week we'll be back in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
How do we start this?
Hey, my name's Josh. Welcome back to Monster of the Week.
Did we say Monster of the Week? I don't remember.
I don't think we've been
No, we've
saying
just said
the title,
this is
and we're gonna.
This is Josh, and I'll be your keeper.
I assume we'll just do titles post.
We'll go,
in post.
we'll go around this way after Jake, and I'll give a little special introduction to our special guest.
Boo!
Coming back.
Special guest.
Coming back for Juneteenth.
I mean, the ratio's still off, but we're trying.
We took our time off of our day
The ratio's
off
off,
to
Dennis.
be here.
This can be
You guys have
bar.
like the week off, right? So you can
Yeah, you
celebrate.
just gotta wish me happy birthday or something like that. All right.
It's also Pride. So anyone?
Anyone?
Nope. Hey,
And Father's Day.
Damn it.
Hey.
For all those gay black fathers.
the gay black daddies out there.
I have a funny story about Lenny Kravitz. I'll tell you later.